Jahmai Mashack here.
Dang, that sounds crazy. Senior guard? Jeez, bro.
Go right into questions.
Jahmai, just after you guys watch film, what are a couple of things where you're really emphasizing getting better from game one to game two?
I think, for us personally, I think just continue to kind of hone in on the stuff that we've been working on in the summer, trying to play fast, trying to shoot the open shot, not overcomplicate things, really get the simple look, making sure that we're playing inside out. We have some good big guys down there this year too, so being able to feed them the ball, make sure that keep the defense honest from us shooting threes to us, playing inside. So I think we keep those things, the focus on offense will be good, and then defensively, just playing hard, playing in the principles that we've always played, making sure that we're guarding the ball. That's the most important part, and make sure that you're helping your teammate out. It's going to be big for us.
Jahmai, is it fun playing an early season non-conference game like this against a team like Louisville?
Absolutely, absolutely. It just, it fires me up, man. I live for moments like this, against, really good teams. Obviously, the year's early, so we don't know who's the best, who's not, but you gotta come out and respect every team you play against. So just knowing Louisville, their history, they've been good before, and they have a kind of a new team this year, new staff. So we're just excited to go out and play, in their arena and, be able to come out with a win. But it's exciting.
How was Chaz adjusting to the learning curve specifically on defense?
I think it's definitely an adjustment. It's a little bit harder to just come in and play defense, in Tennessee, especially with the standard that me and Zakai have set, just being, solid defenders. It's hard to come in and really meet that standard. So I think he's trying. I think he's learning pretty fast, and I think, as he gets the experience of playing at this level, that's the best teacher. So just being able to go out and do that is going to help him in the long run.
Jahmai, what's the level of communication on the floor like between you and Zakai compared to the other guys? I mean, there are times where you guys are like kind of talking in shorthand, and you got to say, "Wait, they don't know what we're talking about."
Yeah, no, there's definitely moments like that. Playing with Zakai, it's certain things that we kind of know, and certain things that we communicate with each other, like you said, shorthand. Like, doesn't take a lot of talking. Obviously, me and Zakai are probably the ones talking the most out there, just because we want to keep everybody on the same page. That's kind of our job on both ends. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of things where I know if I make this move, Zakai's going to have my back. If Zakai knows if he makes this move and maybe gamble a little bit, I'm going to have his back, and then he's going to be able to recover and get mine. It's just certain things, like I said, that comes with experience that me and Zakai have kind of built, that chemistry, especially on the defensive end, that we know we're going to have each other's back. So it goes a long way, especially when the opposing team doesn't know what we're doing. It just kind of looks random, but everything is strategic.
What has the coaching staff said about your three-point shot? Do they want you to shoot more after going 50% from three-point line last game?
I believe so. They really haven't communicated to me how much they want me to shoot. They just want me to shoot the open shot, and that's what I'm here to do. Obviously, roles change throughout the season, so I'm going to continue to shoot the shots that I'm confident in and continue to knock them down. And wherever that goes from there, sky's the limit. So I know I'm super confident in my shot. I know how much time I put into my shot, so it's no telling how many shots I'm going to be shooting. But I don't think that's really a them thing. I think that's really just a me in the game feeling thing. So we'll go from there.
Was Jordan a different player compared to last year?
I think, like I was saying before, the experience is huge, man. Like, for him to get that year of experience playing at this level, it gives him the confidence to go out and know that he belongs in this group of guys. Especially the highest level of D1. So now that he's got that, he's able to play against some, competition early on this year. Playing against us every day is a hard thing to do. So when he sees other guys that are trying to play defense on him, he kind of looks at it a little bit like you're not, Zakai Ziegler, you're not Jahmai Mashack. So it gives him that confidence to go out and do what he does, which is, score the ball. And I think he's going to continue to have a lot of success this year.
How much has your leadership role evolved and changed with the departure of Triple J and Santi?
It's definitely different. Coming in, those guys were already leaders and already kind of the top of the team as a freshman for me. And, growing through that, obviously, I feel like I have natural leadership traits. I feel like it just comes out of me sometimes. So, for them to be gone, and it's my senior year, you kind of step into a role that you kind of see just how much that you have to make sure that you keep in check, that you keep in line to make sure that you can come out with those wins and have a successful season. So For me, it's exciting. I love the challenge. You know, it goes a long way, and it helps me grow my character, and it helps me be able to have a connection with my teammates. And, you know, obviously I love this game. I love the game of basketball, but, you know, what it gives me is a lot of relationships, especially when it comes to teammates. So just making sure that I'm digging those connections and, you know, even deeper than basketball.
What stands out about Louisville?
One more time.
What stands out about Louisville?
I think their versatility. They're very versatile. They have a deep roster. You know, they come in, play different styles than what they do in the first five. So just being able to guard the ball is going to be big. It's going to be really important. Taking them out of their offense, I think that's going to be another big thing. But guarding the ball is probably going to be the most important. And then rebounding. We got to be able to rebound the basketball. Got to be able to box out because they're going to go to the glass. And if we box out, we get out and run, it's not a lot of teams that can keep up with us when we're out in transition. So, you know, like I said, their versatility, their rebounding, their three-point shooting, it's going to be all important into coming out and winning this game.
From a player's perspective, how difficult is it to prepare and watch tape on an entire new roster and you know, it's a team that hasn't played a ton of basketball together?
It's tough. You know, it really is tough. You know, I'm definitely a guy that loves looking at, you know, different film and how people play. And I'm also an experienced guy. I love going out and really feeling what the competition's going to be like and how the game's going to go, just how players are going to naturally evolve throughout the game. But when you really don't have the film of them playing together and it's not a lot, it's hard to tell how they are when it comes to adversity. And that's the telling story with a lot of teams is just how they operate when they're getting pressured, when they're getting running off ball screens, when they're getting denied, you know, or they're not shooting well. So being able to see that is going to be important for us. But I think it also helped that we have guys that played in the same conferences as these other guys. They played against each other, so they kind of know the tendencies of some of the other guys on Louisville, and I think that goes a long way. I'm asking guys who've played against other guys on the team just how they are, how they were able to experience them when they were playing, and I think that's big for me.
Anything else for Jahmai? All right, thanks everyone.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.